gosh, in Scarlet, this place is buzzing for the critical game we have in front of us tonight. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Scarlet Knights will put total leather and will get started. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Cincinnati's offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing: make the catch. So Rutgers' offense will go to work for the first time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It sucks. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Line is set on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, it took everything on defense. Just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to fire on second down. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Brings up second down.
The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll run play action. Stands in and takes the hit. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides to back and leaves it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Plows through the defense. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Snagged out of the air. Tripped up for the tackle. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Slings it downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down.
On the screen. No gain on the play. 4th down coming up.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll go to the ground. And it's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Finds his man down the middle. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. They'll try the run. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella. Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Kentucky was able to come away with the win, as they have in Lexington so many times before, but not without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bearcats are in the hurry up.
First down for the offense.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Second down.
Back to pass. They're working that left side. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Makes the grab on the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Bearcats will hustle to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Might as well give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Cincinnati, 7.
And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Bickley. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And the Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Takes the handoff. It's Bickley. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He'll do it himself. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Bringing the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Kick is in the air. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Snags a quick pass on the left. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Get it out on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle. It sucks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And they won't try another play, instead taking a knee, and they'll head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the defender. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the tailback. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The RPO, it's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Suggs. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The Bearcats in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Soft spot in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Give to the back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown Bearcats! A great catch and run for 6.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The sure hands, it's Suggs.
big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Bickley. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds his big tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback got it himself. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Scarlet Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
To the air on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
The Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Caught over the middle. It's Bickley. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The give to the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
Turning it on. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. They give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bearcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And the running game is so important when you get inside that 10-yard line and that field starts to shrink. And it's so nice to have a back with some physicality. Great job running the football, using that stiff arm, finishing the run, and getting in the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the ground with the back. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Hauls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that is just what this defense needed. Man, they have created the momentum. They're on a run. They get a big sack. This is what they need. They need to get a stop and keep this train rolling.
And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Looking to throw on third. Just let him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
Creates a little space. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the third down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to punt it away.
He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. And the Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Bearcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on third and short. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on first and 10 from the 29. He'll do it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. At the 15, he's loose. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fights off a defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.